A Chandler police investigation leads to a major drug bust across the valley. Investigators arrested more than 40 people on drug and gang-related charges. This all started when Chandler police got a tip about a family involved with selling drugs. Officers seized more than 30 pounds of heroin and say the bust will have a big impact on the streets. Meanwhile, a Valley mother opening up about how heroin killed her son. ABC 15's Corey Rangel is live tonight. And Corey, I understand this mother is also now worried about losing her daughter as well.
Stephanie, addiction runs deep. She says her 22-year-old daughter is now in jail after getting caught with drugs. She's the same age her brother was when he died from an overdose.
He has his whole life ahead of him, and it wasn't supposed to be that way.
Dina Knight will never forget the day she found her 22-year-old son Peter in his bedroom after overdosing on heroin.
I opened the door and my son's laying there, blood's coming out of his mouth, his buddy's doing CPR on him. I'm breathing for my son, but as soon as I touch his lips are cold. I know he's dead.
Dina says Peter, a U.S. Marine, died last year after using heroin for just the second time. After his death, Dina got the same tattoo as her son as a way to honor his memory and educate others.
I had a man in the Air Force the other day say, "Nice tattoo," and I said, "Well, thank you. It was my son's, and he passed away. And then if they ask, then I'll tell them." I usually do tell them. A heroin overdose. And it's like the conversation gets started.
But Dina is now worried she could lose another child to the same drug.
To watch her die slowly every day and know she could end up the same way, it's sickening, it's torture. It's awful.
Dina says Peter's death devastated his younger sister, and to numb her pain, she ironically turned to the same drug that killed her brother.
She's sick. It's a disease. It's an addiction that it changes your mind. It changes everything about you.
After failed attempts at rehab, police arrested Peter's sister Christina just this week for drug possession. Her mother says she feels safer with her daughter behind bars.
My biggest fear was I don't like to answer the phone because I'm afraid. Or standing at her door and just praying and begging, please don't let it be this time.
Dina hopes her daughter's arrest will be a wake-up call and the start of her daughter's road to recovery. Corey Rangel, ABC 15 News.